Hello, everyone. Welcome to Wealthy Life, a channel for your personal growth, awakening, and financial wisdom. If freelancing is freedom, why do so many freelancers feel burnout? We dream of quitting our jobs, working from a beach, sipping coffee in Bali. But here's the uncomfortable truth. You can leave the office and still live in a cage. The cage just looks prettier now. The bars? They're made of client deadlines, algorithm anxiety, and the pressure to constantly hustle. Why this happens? We mistake flexibility for freedom. Let's break this down. Most people chase freelancing, entrepreneurship, or being your own boss because they want control over their time. But control over your time isn't enough if you don't control your energy, values, and direction. A remote freelancer who hates their work is just as stuck as a corporate employee in a cubicle. In fact, sometimes it's worse, because now you don't even have paid leave, co-workers to share burdens with, or a stable income. You quit your job to be a freelance graphic designer. You thought you'd draw all day, but now you're answering client emails at midnight, writing invoices, dealing with scope creep, fighting for payment, building your website, learning SEO, managing 7 social media platforms just to stay visible. Is this freedom or just another kind of treadmill? You replace one boss with 10 clients, and they all expect instant replies. The Chinese philosopher Zhuangzi once dreamt he was a butterfly, fluttering freely in the wind. When he awoke, he asked, "Was I a man dreaming I was a butterfly, or a butterfly dreaming I was a man?" The story reminds us, freedom isn't always real. Sometimes it's just a dream version of our old limitations. Freelancing without soul-aligned work can feel exactly like that. A dream that turns into another trap. Take Emma, a real person whose story went viral. She quit her corporate job to become a wellness influencer. Within a year, she had 200K followers. On the outside, success. On the inside, panic attacks over engagement drops. Fear of irrelevance. No days off because the algorithm never sleeps. No real passion for the brand deals she promoted. Eventually, she ghosted her account and went back to a small community job she loved. She said, "I thought I was chasing freedom. I was really just building another prison, but this one had prettier walls." So what is true freedom? True work freedom is not about quitting your job. It's about doing what makes you feel alive. It means loving the process, not just the perks. Choosing impact over income, at least initially. Aligning with your deepest values. Feeling energized, not depleted. Creating something you do even if no one paid you at first. Before Harry Potter became a billion-dollar brand, J.K. Rowling was a single mother on welfare, writing in cafes during her daughter's naps. She wasn't chasing trends. She wasn't building a personal brand. She was doing what she loved, writing a story that mattered to her. That's work freedom in its rawest form. Doing something meaningful before the money shows up. What keeps us trapped? There are 3 major reasons people stay stuck in fake freedom. 1. Fear of disappointing others. We choose safe paths, law, medicine, finance, not because we love them, but because we want approval. 2. Fear of not making money. We settle for work that pays well but feels empty, instead of building work that feeds our soul and our wallet over time. 3. Confusing busy with fulfilled. We glorify hustle, but being busy isn't the same as being fulfilled. You can work 12 hours on something you hate and still feel hollow. In the movie Soul, Joe Gardner finally gets his dream gig as a jazz musician and feels nothing. His student, 22, helps him realize, you're not just your spark. You're not just your work. Living itself is the spark. The movie is a beautiful reminder. Even your dream job can become a chore if you forget why you started. So, what's the solution? Let's explore how to find real work freedom in today's noisy world. 1. Clarity. Start with the life you want. Before choosing a job, ask, what kind of mornings do I want? Do I value deep focus or creative flow? Do I want community or independence? What makes me feel purposeful? Design the life first, then find or create the work that supports it. 2. Choose your pain wisely. Every job is pain. A teacher faces exhaustion. A creator faces visibility anxiety. A corporate worker faces politics. A freelancer faces uncertainty. You don't get to escape pain, but you can choose the pain that feels worth it. If you'd suffer for it, that's a clue it's part of your path. 3. Monetize, but don't sell your soul. It's okay to want income, but don't let money alone guide your path. Find the intersection of what you love, what you're good at, what people will pay for, what the world needs. This is a classic Ikigai model from Japan, and is one of the best guides to meaningful, sustainable work. 4. Redefine success regularly. Your definition of freedom will change. Maybe today it's travel. Tomorrow, it might be stability for your family. Next year, it might be creative autonomy. Check in with yourself. Don't let past goals trap future you. 5. Slow down to speed up. If you're always chasing the next project, the next client, the next platform, you may miss your true path calling you quietly in the background. Take time to pause. Reflect. Write. Ask. What would I still be doing in 5 years if no one praised me for it? That's the kind of work that leads to deep freedom. Civil rights leader Howard Thurman once said, "Don't ask what the world needs. Ask what makes you come alive and go do it. Because what the world needs is people who come alive." Don't chase freedom for freedom's sake. Chase the work that makes you feel alive. That's the real definition of success. So let me ask you again. If you're working for yourself but still feel empty, is that really freedom? Maybe it's time to stop asking, "What's the best career move?" and start asking, "What makes me come alive?" Because the real prize isn't being free from work. It's being free through work. When you do what you love on your own terms for the right reasons, that's not just freedom. That's fulfillment. Comment below. What does real work freedom mean to you? And if you're still searching, what's the one thing you would do, even if you didn't get paid for it? Don't forget to subscribe our channel, like and share the video. May you soon discover your true direction in life.